So I would say that Nathan was a big jerk, and when Rise of the Kage came, he opened it up without me, and nobody could prove otherwise.
You're a
The
fucking
evidence
liar.
has been
You are a
already
liar.
open.
Don't make me post the first cut of this video, the one that you said, my God, we have to re-record because embarrassment.
Yeah.
It was Janet Jackson up in here. There were wardrobe malfunctions, boobs everywhere.
Yeah.
And you can't prove otherwise.
We'll just leave that to be a mystery of the universe. We cracked them open, but I did want to show everyone what was inside because I'm just super freaking excited about this game. I'm super excited about like all the stuff GCT Studios makes. They're I was like, bird samurai. Who the hell wants bird samurai? And then I saw the models. I'm like, oh my god, I need all the bird samurai.
Yes.
For Bushido. So of course, I've been really excited about this game for a long time.
So for those of you wondering, the game is Rise of the Kage.
Rise of the Kage. I played it at Gen Con last year, and they did the Kickstarter. It was successful, more than successful, and now we have Rise of the Kage. It's a thing. Like, it's a real thing in this universe. That box art's really dark, though. Like
Yeah,
Batman dark. Like
there,
Batman
there
dark.
are a lot of variations and degradations in the blacks and the really dark greens
Gradations,
and
yeah.
the really dark blues that are 100% not captured on camera. But what is super awesome is when you put this bad boy on your game shelf.
You have to choose which side.
Well, yeah, you have to choose because you've got cool samurai, or do you want the cool ninja side?
Oh.
And that is also the case for your choice on the expansion. Docks of Ryu.
Which is also like dark blues, very
Again,
black. But
it's almost like ninjas operate at night. Who knew?
Asian pirates, which is like freaking amazing,
Yes.
or cool ninjas, like
Matching ninjas, matching samurai.
Oh my god, I'm super excited. So
awesome.
good.
Alright, so before we get to either one of these boxes, let's crack open the kind of Kickstarter add-ons and stuff. So
We bought one add-on.
Well, I was going to say, we did buy one add-on because as you are aware, if you've watched Terry's channel for some time, we are huge fans of Bushido. So you had the option of picking up Bushido cards that allow you to create a faction out of the ninjas, out of the samurai guards here and bosses, as well as out of the pirates. So we have 3 different faction options, 4 games of Bushido.
Sizes for what you get in both these boxes for those point sizes they're sizable games. They're pretty beefy games.
Yeah, you can play.
Like,
I was going to say, I think the smallest faction is the pirate
rice?
faction, which is about 35 rice is what you end up getting, especially once you start equipping options. With that being said, I would be totally okay if you wanted to take another set of these and run 4 of these guys, since you get more than enough here to kind of increase the size of a game. Otherwise, the ninjas can surpass 50 with ease.
Easy.
As can the Prefecture of Ryu cards that you get here. And what is awesome is if you are a Bushido player and you look at this icon right here, you will notice this is your Prefecture of Ryu icon. So these models can blend seamlessly into your existing force. Super cool add-on. We also got the upgrade card pack that go with the ninja faction. We're not going to show that.
They're so cool. Oh my god.
Super cool. Love Bushido.
Love
Actually
Bushido.
really looking forward to getting some more Let's Plays in using the models from this set because I think that'll be super cool.
It's a thing that will happen and I'm really excited about it not being a tie.
Why? Because it won't be my zombies. I always give up the first objective. I always score the second objective. I always table you before the third objective scored. Tied.
Alright, if I had Master Poe, it'd be different. But anyways.
You're not allowed because I'll divorce you if you get him. Beautiful model.
Extra. So we got the red level, which means we got all
Red
the
alerts.
extra colored guys.
So full disclosure, because we already filmed one of these, there were alternate sculpts of all of the ninjas. So you have the ninjas in green here. There was another. Well, sorry, the exact same sculpt, but cast in a black plastic. I have already primed these to paint because I'm just that excited about.
Did you not clean the mold lines on them?
No, because I was going to do a light dry brush to pick them out, and then I can
Clean them off. Okay.
clean them off super quick that way.
Like there's a little bendiness in the stuff, but it straightens out.
Yeah, I was going to say, it mostly
easily.
straightens out like that. If you're looking for something that's going to be a little more perfect,
Hairdryer.
get a hairdryer. I would not boil these the way that I have had to boil Forge World resin in the past to mold it and remold it when it gets bent. This is a fairly resilient plastic. The fact that that was just bent like that instead of broken off is a testament to the quality of the one pieces. Honestly, mold line work on these pieces is also very minimal.
Super minimal.
There is a little bit, but it's kind of cleverly sculpted. The way, I mean, let's be honest, we expect this in 2015. We expect clever sculpting because mold lines that just go all the way up the detail and down the center of a face. It's so it's so 1990s. People, like, the industry has moved beyond it. Anyone that does it is just being lazy. Because again, I know guys that cast models in their basement that don't have mold lines like that. So, come on. Again, 2015. So, I mean, minimal mold line work. Honestly, one of the things you said in the first video, don't even bother cleaning them. You've got like 100 samurai here. No one's going to notice.
Lazy guards. The lazy
oh my god, I love
guards
the
are my
lazy guards. They're
favorite.
fat.
Like, they're the best sculpt ever. They're fat guards. And they're like, it's like zombicide for me. I would not clean zombies. I might put a little bit more love into the hero characters. But, like, for the rank and file stuff, for the stuff you're going to need like 50 of, there really isn't a point. You're going to have to paint this guy over and over and over again.
Well, and the other thing is let's point out that this is exactly the bag that they were shipped to us in. So, I'm not going to say the level of care is lower, but when the producers say, here's a bag of samurai, we package them the same way as Green Army men, you know the quality of the materials. They're not worried about them breaking. They're not super concerned with you.
They're not going to break. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
That's exactly it. So, let's kind of move these off. Let's have a look inside the first box. We'll talk about the game expansion afterwards.
Oh, I'm super excited. Okay, so the board is a fixed board. It's not it's not tiled.
Which is, it's a little disappointing because it ends up meaning that your map is more fixed
But it's
than a game like
double-sided.
Zombicide. It is double-sided, which is really great.
And they're doors.
It
like,
looks really cool.
looks
It has
cool.
lots of options for doors, which I imagine can either be doors or not doors. I don't know. I haven't read the rules. I wasn't at Gen Con last year, so I didn't play it. But again, when that's my light little quibble of, had these been individual tiles, it would have given me more options to play. However, flip side of that is, who here can honestly claim that they enjoy setting up a Zombicide board? Where you're looking at the map and you're like, okay, I need 1D, I need 1D, I need 1D, I need one here. Okay, that's one of them. And now I need 2E. And you're... So, flip side, you'll never have that problem.
I think that's the other thing. There are doors aplenty, like in the component pop-out sheet. I mean, there's a lot of pop-outs. I mean, it's not Fantasy Flight amounts of pop-outs.
Well, if we had 10 of these sheets, it would be Fantasy Flight levels of pop-outs.
You know Fantasy Flight grows their own forest to make component sheets. But, like, you gotta offset the cost.
New game pitch. How many components do you have? 80. I'm sorry, we can't run with this. You'll have to at least double it.
So in this one, we have the rules, which, you know what? I have to say, there's fluff. And when I talk about fluff, I'm talking about in-universe fiction, like background in history that's happening here. So they not only have, like, some background, they actually have a diagram of the hierarchy of what's going on back here. Of the ninjas. Like, it's really cool. So I'm really excited about that. And obviously I have the rules as well. And it's not, like, the rules are not heavy. It's not, like, ridiculous amounts of rules. I mean, it's not thin either, but it's, like, you kind of get a very quick feel of the game. Which is really nice, really exciting.
Good quality cardstock. What I do like about the bosses here is reversible. So depending on which boss that you are choosing to play, is which side you're going to use it on. Obviously, you're never going to have both, so that's really good. And again, it's really durable. Like, also, I'm not worried about it getting ruined after...
Can we talk about the beautiful art, too?
Yeah.
Like, I love components that have beautiful art. And GCT has always been really good about incredible art. So for me to see this stuff is really cool. And I think Wolverine Ninja here
is on the back of all 3 of them.
He's on the back of all 3 of them.
So we know that he is a replicant because there's lots of him. But the other side is all of these. So I love the art on them. Oh yeah,
I think it's super cool.
The art is absolutely incredible.
More models. Woo!
And open bags, apparently. More models. So this is what you would normally get in the game. You basically get a full suite of guards. And really, the only difference between this and the Kickstarter one that we have is you'll notice that the Kickstarter ones are in red. The purpose for it is all of the guards have both a alert as well as a just passive state. So the idea here being, I've got these guys for when they're not really paying attention and they haven't been made aware of the ninja presence. As soon as they are alert and they're acting against the ninjas, you swap them out with a red one, because it is possible for a guard to notice something is up, pass his alert check, before he sounds the alarm and the whole barracks explodes.
It's a lot of models to paint though too. Like if you're not going to paint your models, these are beautifully sculpted. They're beautifully sculpted. You could really get away with really easy basics on them, but I don't know. I have a feeling I'm going to keep the bases, the red and the amber, or I'm going to paint them red and amber.
I was planning on painting because again, in Bushido, you wanted to note the front 180 degree arc.
Yeah.
I was going to have those be the 2 different colors, one red, one orange, because then it's a lot easier to
And you can absolutely expect tutorials on pretty much all the guard types. And the ninjas coming from us pretty quick, because we want to get these painted. I want to play games with them.
Oh yeah,
Bushido.
Oh my god, yeah, I want to play Bushido. I want to play...
I also want to say, like, I love the fact that these are plastic, because I can play Bushido with plastic models. And
that's new. That is new.
Yeah, that's new, because they're all pewter, but I don't advertise a lot, because I love Bushido so much. I love the game so much that I'm willing to overlook its flaws. And one of the flaws of the game is that some of those pewter models are real challenges to put together. Not necessarily in the tooling or cleaning or anything like that, but there's a shadow demon that I assembled for Nathan at one point.
Taka and Wrath. So, Taka is this beautiful one-piece little slaughter in her base and go little orphan girl.
Wrath is a shadow demon with these claws that look like talons.
Yeah, each individual finger was individual. So you had to attach 10 fingers at this scale.
It was horrible.
I can't do it. You see these sausage fingers? I mean, they are good for lots of things, but fine dexterity is not one of them.
Okay.
Oh, she's blushing. I guess she knows where I was going with that, but I wasn't going to say it because I keep things above board and professional.
Let's move on to the expansion. The board is double-sided. We didn't mention that, but it is. Oh, did you?
Yes.
I didn't hear. Docs of Ryu. Oh my god. If you could see how beautiful this art is, start farting the boxes.
Yes. The boxes.
The art is beautiful. If you get a chance, like, it's truly
go look it up online, because then you'll actually be able to appreciate
it.
How dark it is.
Whoever their concept artists are, just they're
oh yeah, GCT always has some of the best art in the biz. So here we have again double-sided 4-way. So
it's the port too. It's a dock.
It's the docks.
Can we talk about the docks? I love that setting. I think it's super cool.
Oh, I love the boats. I love the fact that you have all the boats, each of them with a door on it, but to get to it, you have to go down the pier.
Oh,
super dangerous, super cool.
I love it.
Also reversible, so you have something that's kind of off.
I think this
it looks like it looks like a garden to me, because you've got the little pond here, the bridge, kind of a temple here. Oh. Again, super cool. What I do like about having both the expansion as well as the main game is the fact that we have 4 different maps, and if you only pick up one, you won't have all 6 of the ninja, because that's really the thing. They split it up, you have 3 and 3.
And there's 2 female ninjas, one in each box, which is really cool too. I like the fact that they have representation in gender, and the female ninjas are not like booby ninjas. Like, they're like, I actually believe that you can do ninja stuff.
Are you
in that
telling me
outfit.
that Tecmo did not do the character model? Team Ninja Tecmo did not do the character models for all of the ninjas here?
Listen,
Terry, I am a 24 Triple H. It's just what I run around as.
I'm just gonna say that if you are endowed in certain ways, things like running becomes a little bit of an issue. So I don't know how you do all the crazy ninja stuff you'd be freaking doing.
How do you hide behind a pole? Like, really? Can we talk about Beverly Hills Ninja with the Chris Farley stepping out from behind a pole? If you're like 24 Triple H, you might be hiding here, but you are definitely still out to here. God,
yeah.
we're just really going all over the place with this,
a little bit. Alright, so, yeah, 3 other ninjas, really cool, beautiful, again, beautiful sculpts. I am so impressed with the sculpts of these boxes. They're just stunning. I'm super excited. And more guard guys. These guys are different because they're fishermen.
Yes.
They're a fisherman guard, and there's the big boss guard.
Well, and even the big boss, you can see, very nautical theme, has an anchor. Because
pirates,
I think he's... I'm pretty sure this is the guy that runs the docks.
He's wearing an eye patch.
Dude, eye patch, anchor is a weapon. I'm all in. You've got basic fisherman kind of type deal. You've got more highly armed guards. The other thing that I really like...
Fisherman's wife, what?
Make me the fisherman's wife, Squid.
Oh.
But inside joke for like 4 people that may possibly watch this. But again, like, what I really appreciate about the expansion is, unlike a lot of other expansions that like to republish rules and kind of wasteful, you'll notice there are no components here. Yes, you have different upgrade cards, which kind of theme better with the ninjas that are in here. You have no rulebook, no additional components. They're not duplicating any of the cards because this is truly a full expansion. So, I appreciate that because God knows, like, let's save trees, please.
We gotta save them for a different
for Fantasy Flight's components. Okay, let's be honest.
They love their components. But yeah, I'm super excited. I'm super excited to play. I'm super excited to play Bushido with these. And that's the other thing. You not only get a really cool and interesting, beautifully componented board game, but you also get a little bit of a foray into miniature gaming. Bushido's rules are free. You can download them, which is really nice. So you can actually like play this game with your board games, and I think it's beautiful. I think that's fantastic. And anytime we can make more gamers, I think that's a good thing. So I'm really excited. And Bushido's one of the few games that you can play with like 4 or 5 models and you're ready to go. So.
Well, again, I have a horde with 7. That is like the straight up horde force, and you're like, whoa, how am I going to deal with so many guys?
So yeah, that is Rise of the Kage. I'm ready to go on this thing. So
listen, as soon as you stop recording, I'm going to go start painting ninjas. True story.
Oh yeah, I guess that's happening. Until next time, I will see you soon.
Cheers.